coming to you from the Diggers and Dealers Conference in Kalgoorlie, Western Australia. I think in looking at the Extractive Industries Transparency Initiative 2019 report, one of the things that we should be recognizing is it's probably the most comprehensive report that's yet been produced. I think it's addressed many of what we would see as the deficiencies of the past, and it's sought to recognize many of the areas of contribution that the industry makes that perhaps were not fully recognized in the past. When you look at our contributions, obviously you've got the state-owned enterprises such as Octedi, and you've got our contributions to the national budget, which are often very simplistically considered to be simply corporate tax. But in fact, it's additional profits tax, it's dividend withholding tax, it's dividends, it's goods and services tax, and a number of other taxes. So it's actually quite complex, and it's good to see that AITA is recognizing all of this and putting it into the forum so that people can recognize just how much the industry is contributing. But then we've also got our contributions through government agencies such as payment tax, environmental fees, salaries and wages tax, which is actually one of the largest contributors to the government coffers, and a multitude of others. Contributions to our landowners, the local level government, provincial governments, and these are our royalties, which are mandated, and in some cases people are paying more than the mandated, the levies, the equity distributions, especially from the oil and gas sector. And then, of course, we've got, really importantly, the social contributions to our communities and more broadly, the general community. And that's our mandatory social expenditure and our voluntary social expenditure. And when you look at how that's been identified, I mean, that's over 6 billion contribution. When you look specifically at K92, our company, we're a relative newcomer to the industry. We acquired the mine from Barrick in 2015 and refurbished it. And in 2017, we started commercial production on a mine that had been standing for almost 10 years by the time we restarted it. Now, however, it's one of the 6 material reporting mining companies. So we've very quickly moved from restarting a mine to becoming one of the significant contributors to PNG, to the economy, and to our local community. We declared commercial production in 2018, having restarted the mine in 2017. And K92 was a mine that previously had actually never been a profitable mine. I'm pleased to say that from 2018 onwards, it's actually been a profitable operation. And in 2019, although we did not pay corporate tax because we were recovering the monies that we had invested, subsequent to that, in 2020, we paid about 40 million in corporate tax. And in 2021 so far, which is halfway through the year, the first 2 quarters, we paid over 50 million in corporate tax. So we've seen what a new company can do very quickly for the corporate tax side of things, and that is very quickly to start contributing to the country and the budget and the economy. 2019, we had about 360 million of export value. We're one of the largest contributors to social expenditure. We had over 24 million, put us at number 4 in the space in 2019, and that figure has grown as the company has grown and our production has expanded. Salary and wages, 2019, we contributed 16 million. Again, that figure has grown as we have grown. So we've gone from basically almost no production in 2017 to 100,000 ounces last year. and that figure will increase this year and will continue to increase. And as part of that, all of our contributions increase. Number of people we employ increases significantly. We're now up to over 1,000 people employed. And so that salary and wages will increase again in 2020 and 2021. Production levy, 1.6 million. Royalty, I think 6.8 million. So there's a very significant contribution from what by world standards is not a huge amount. It's certainly not one of the largest in PNG. We're a 100,000 ounce producer, although we are growing to 350,000 ounces. But what those numbers reflect is what a company can do and what they can do very quickly and contribute to the economy of PNG very rapidly when you've got the appropriate investment environment, incentives, and what have you. And certainly going forward, when we look at the regulatory environment we're in right now, and we clearly see that it allows us to contribute very significantly to the economy and be part of an industry which I think can be very proud of where it sits at present in terms of its contribution both to the budget, but also to the economy in general, and jobs, exports, and really during this really tough COVID time has continued to make all of those contributions.